Welcome to Ace Tactical Reviews. My name is Caleb Camerling, and this is the show where we answer your questions about how weapons are supposed to fit, feel, and function, also the best optics, ammo, and accessories to get for them. Okay, well, in today's video, we're going to be going over the Remington 700 Varmint series. This weapon comes with 26-inch barrel, and the 223 model comes with a 1 in 12 twist, and the 308 comes in a 1 in 9 twist. It comes with a standard X-Mark Pro trigger, which this one is currently, I switched out for the Timmy 510 trigger because the X-Mark Pro got recalled, so instead of deciding to wait 3 months to get to shoot again, I just went out and bought the 510 trigger. I have got the X-Mark Pro back. I got it back a few weeks ago, and it took about 2.5 months to 3 months to get back. Okay, well, another important thing about this gun, though, and of course with any gun, is accuracy. And this gun is no less than perfection. This gun shoots really good and really accurate. Alright, to start off with American Eagle, at 100 yards I was shooting this. You can see. Which was about maybe a 3.5-inch group, and that was with American Eagle. With PMC, I was shooting about a 2-inch group. But after shooting those, I knew that I could do better. So I went ahead and loaded some expensive Hornady ammo, but you know, it has to be good quality ammo if you want it to work good. And this is what I got with Hornady. This is half MOA at 100 yards. And that's truly what I think this rifle is capable of. Now, that was also with the 510 trigger, so it might not come like that stock. I shot it like 3 times with the X-Mark Pro and just didn't like it. It wasn't a clean break. And the adjustment screw would come loose or tighten, and it would have all kinds of different trigger pulls. It wasn't consistent. Now this one is a consistent trigger. I had it set at 2 pounds from the factory when they shipped it to me. It was set at 2 pounds, and that's where I like my precision trigger set at. Okay. Well, another thing we can talk about is the action on it. What's the action like? Well, I can tell you what the action's like. It's a very smooth action. I have never felt a rifle with a smoother action. It moves just like you would like it to, and it cycles good and it functions good. I have never had a misfire. I've never had a misfeed, and by misfeed I mean when you put this forward and it doesn't pick up the round and chamber it, it just slides right over top of the round. I've never had that happen. And one thing that has to do with is your box mag spring. This spring, if you're having trouble when you push this forward, if it's just sliding right over the rounds, you're going to take this, I'm not sure if you can see it, but you want to take this magazine plate and bend it forward, so that when you push it back in, this top is higher than the front. And then of course you pinch it here, then up, and then close it. When you do that, you want to make sure the bolt is open, or else you can scratch the bolt or something else. But then just cycle it, see if it functions good. Anytime you make adjustments to a gun, you always want to make sure it functions good before you actually put live rounds in it. You can even use snap caps or something like that for practicing if you want, especially when you get a new trigger or change the trigger pull on it. That way you get a feel for it and there's no misfires. Okay, now this is the Remington SPS Varmint series, and this stock on it is the standard. I haven't changed it out. I'm about to buy a HPS precision stock for it, or I'm gonna try to call up HPS and see if they'll be willing to send me one so I can do a review on it. Now, when you buy this stock, make sure you know that it's not pillar bedded and it's not bed block. It's not even free floated. So make sure you know that. Generally, you buy a SPS with the intention of purchasing a new stock. I might not buy a new stock for a little while though, so I can save the money. If they send me one, I would be glad to do a review on it. HPS, I mean, H&S makes some amazing stocks. Okay, but even with this stock, I was shooting half MOA, and really, you can't beat that. Most stocks won't shoot better than that. HPS does guarantee half MOA group at 100 yards. But for right now, I'm good with this one. And this is an internal box mag. Okay. It has a aluminum housing or trigger guard with the internal box mag. I will go back and do a review on the scope, the rail, scope rings, and the bipod for it. But for right now, I just wanted to get the gun. I don't want any more distractions about this and that. But if you would like a review on certain things, feel free to tell me. Other than that, I think that's really about it with this gun. I paid about $650 for it. That's what it retails for. And I really think for $650, it's well worth it. Shooting half MOA at 100 yards, I mean, you can't beat that. I guess those are some of the pros. It's accurate. It feels nice to hold. When I hold it, it feels nice. And this is clear. It just feels nice to hold. It has a very accurate barrel on it, which I love. I added a Eagle Industry scope pack, cheek pack to it with and I cut out a wooden block. I just shaved a wooden block down. That way, when I put this on my cheek, I'm looking right through the scope, and I don't have to muscle it. It's just, it fits. Now, some cons to it. Really, I think the only cons are the stock, and I mean, it varies. I'm fine with this stock. I know other people don't like it because it's not pillar bedded or bed block or even free floated. I'm fine with it though. It seems to work good for me. So for right now, I'm happy with it. Another con and pro is the 26-inch barrel. Now, it's kind of a hassle to haul around with a 26-inch barrel. The police use a 26, the military and Marine snipers use a 24-inch barrel, and then their Remington 700 Tactical series uses 20-inch barrel, which would be about here, and 24 is about, or 20 is about here, 24, and then 26, of course. Would I recommend this gun? And who would I recommend it to? I would definitely recommend this gun. This is probably by far my favorite gun I have, just for fun shooting, getting out there plinking, target shooting, hunting, really anything. It's just a fun gun to shoot. And the trigger on it, it's very consistent. When you pull that trigger, it snaps. And that's good. That's how you want it. It's nice, clean crack. Who would I recommend it to? I would recommend this gun to advanced shooters, and to intermediate shooters, and to beginners. Just as a beginner shooter, this would work great for them. It's accurate, so when they pull the trigger, it hits where it's supposed to. There's no, oh, you shook this way or that way, or you're not breathing right. So this gun will perform how you want it to. So you can tell that it was the shooter, not the gun. Okay, to intermediate shooter. This gun is great because it's fun to shoot. Has a nice open trigger guard right here to use, which is good for gloves. So if you're an intermediate shooter, you can openly put some gloves in here. And if you're an advanced shooter. So it's great for military use, great for just about everything. But back to intermediate. It's a good intermediate gun because it's accurate and it's not that expensive. It's really not. A $650 precision rifle, I mean, you might think that's expensive, but for this gun, it's worth it. You can buy some other guns for like $3,000, precision guns, and really, they will shoot more accurate. But are you willing to spend that much more for a precision gun? Now, this one would also be good for a advanced shooter because it's a fun gun to shoot. It's accurate and it's nice. It fits good in your hand, and there's a lot of options for this gun. You can get new stocks, you can get new barrels, new triggers. They even make new bolt handles if you want a threaded bolt knob for it. You can get it threaded. That's the next thing I'm doing to this gun is I'm about to send the bolt away to get threaded. It just makes so many things for this gun. Scope rails, stocks. They just make everything for this gun. They also make a lot of internal parts, and by that I mean you can get droppable box mag for it, which would hold like 10 rounds, 5 rounds. They have different sizes. They also make new firing pins to put inside your bolt. As I mentioned, new stocks. There are tons and tons of stocks for Remington 700s. There's all the way from beginner stocks, like the Hogue Overmold, which that one I think retails for about $100, and that's pillar bedded. The bed block is about 200, but they have those all the way up to expensive like Macmillan stocks. Those retail for like around 700, and they can go more and less. They make different models of it. Personally, I think the best one, if you're gonna get one for this particular rifle, the Varmint, would be the H&S Precision Police stock. The reason I say that is because that's the same stock that the military, not military, the police use. The police put that on theirs, and basically, if you get the police stock, this is basically the police, the Remington 700 police model, because it has a 26-inch barrel, which is the same as police, and then it has, of course, a police stock, which you would put on it to make it the police model. Other than that, I think it's a great gun, and I think everyone should have at least one of these in their collection. Thanks for watching Ace Tactical Reviews. My name's Caleb Camerling. Hope you have a great day.